Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, I think that time of year is a really good time of year to get away a little bit. You know, it was good team bonding. They had an opportunity to do zip lines and kind of fly through the air a little bit there on their off day, and got some good practice time in, and played some good competition as well. So the nice thing about that event was that everything was all-inclusive, and it was right there on the property, including the game. So you didn't have to worry about getting on a bus and going to a separate site. And so it was really neat. It was a neat opportunity for our kids just to be able to come out of their hotel rooms and motel rooms and get right up in there and to practice and not have to worry about shuttling ourselves different places.
It was a good experience getting to go into a different country and everything and see how they work, and the all-inclusive part was really nice, and yeah, we had a lot of fun being down there.
Most of the girls sat in the sun and went swimming in the pool, and the most interesting we did was zip lining. I think that was the most fun experience that we had over there.
And we actually went into a pond thing. We got to zip line off a rope into the pond and saw some belly smacks and back smacks, but we had some cool dives and everything too, so it was a lot of fun.
It just had us bonding as a team and getting each other ready for what's to come next.
There was a lot of kids on our team, you know, half a dozen or so that didn't even have a passport, so it was their first opportunity to travel abroad, as they say, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, some of them were a little bit nervous, I think, but boy, you see that sunshine when you get off the bus or get off the plane onto the bus, and they perk right up, there's no question. And I think there's something to that, you know, a little sunshine on your face and warmth that time of year. It is kind of inspiring.
My favorite food would have to be chicken, fried chicken. My favorite movie would have to be Love and Basketball. My role model would have to be my mother. If I could play one-on-one with anybody, it would be my mother, and it would probably be outside on the basketball court. Well, my mom being my role model would be because she's always fighting through all the struggles and just being there for me and being able to overcome the struggles we had as a family and just being strong. And she thinks she's, oh, I don't know, everybody said she was good back in her time, so I would like to just see what it's like to play against her. Started playing basketball in elementary in the 5th grade. Nobody really taught me how, I just kind of fell into it, just being outside of recess with the boys, so it was kind of just there for me. If I go anywhere in the world, it would have to be Paris. What does it mean to be a Spartan? It means just having pride and being able to wear the Spartan on the uniform and just being a part of a tradition and a team that's full of energy and expectations that are high, so it means a lot. My role in this team is to keep the enthusiasm and energy up in practice and just support my team and be as positive as possible and just be there for them. I chose to come to Michigan State because of the coaches and the team, the atmosphere, and just also to be close to home, but not too close enough to where my family can come and see me play. My favorite part about being a Spartan is bonding with my teammates and just creating the long-lasting relationships.
My favorite food is macaroni and applesauce together. It's so good because when I was younger, it'd be too hot, so I would put the applesauce on it, and it's so good. My favorite movie by far is 27 Dresses. I love it. My role model is probably my mom because she raised 4 kids on her own since we were babies, and she's a very respectful woman, and she's very strong in her morals, and she's a great person. My favorite color is green because I'm a Spartan. I started playing basketball when I was in 3rd grade. There was like 4 different coaches that, as I was growing up, taught me how to play. My most embarrassing basketball moment was this year when Becca had the ball out of bounds and then passed it to me, and then I walked back out of bounds to take it out. To be a Spartan is not just part of a team, but it's kind of part of like a Spartan nation. Like I play hard so that I can represent all the athletes at Michigan State. My favorite part of Spartan game day, besides pregame food, is probably the end of the game where it's like the most intense. My most memorable moment is winning a Big Ten title. I chose 11 because that's what I wore in high school, and it's like 2 tall, skinny numbers, and that's what I look like. I came to Michigan State because I loved the team and the program and the coaches, and the campus.
We were assigned a team. The Salvation Army kind of teamed up with Michigan State, and each athletic team was assigned a family for the holidays. And so basically we just got our assignments, contacted the families, let them know, that we were kind of a part of this and that if they're on board with that kind of details. Then we kind of just took it for our own, and we went shopping for it. We personally went to Meyer, kind of went around, tried to really focus on the specific needs that the families listed, and of course, getting the kids some fun stuff, just some nice little things for Christmas, just so they can have a good holiday season. So yeah, just kind of doing that, and then took them to a big wrapping party.
We have a lot of fans from the local community that come out and support us at all our games, so we try to reach out and give back to them any way we can, and this is just one of the ways that we do reach out and give back.
There's basically representatives from every single team there, and they set up at different tables, and everyone could just wrap their presents. So we took the time and wrapped them and separated them all by gifts and put numbers on them to let the families know what was in each, and then labeled them for the kids.
We had 2 girls, 11 and 12, so they're fairly young, but still at a fun age. So they were very girly, as I heard from the mom. She said that they love makeup and nail polish and jewelry and all that stuff. And the younger one was really into SpongeBob, and then the older one really loves iCarly and Selena Gomez. So we kind of tried to find some of those things and just some fun stuff for them to play with, kind of crafty, all that stuff. So I think we did well, and yeah, kind of took care of what they needed.
We have our show at Reno's East, and we do it at the noon hour every Wednesday, and just have a fabulous turnout for our fans. We have 100, 150 people there usually, and it's a lot of fun. People that support women's basketball, and certainly our fan base, I think, is really educated too, and they ask really good questions of not only myself but of our players when our players come.
This is our annual holiday show here at Reno's East, and the entire team is here.
Well, that's always fun because it's the holiday show, and our kids, everybody's in a festive mood, obviously, because Christmas is coming, and our players do a really, really good job of, getting that song out. They have a good time. They plan their song. They have their little tidbits that they do, and they work on that a little bit. So it's fun, and the nice thing is most everybody on our team can be there pending their exam schedule, but it is an opportunity to kick back a little bit as they're unwinding from exams.